from Mount Ararat. So the Bible is correct, sir. 100% correct, confirmed by a Muslim nation who believes in the Quran.
No, it's not. Because it's not saying.
Sir. Okay, hold on, sir. Hold on. So are you telling me that there's not an observatory and a museum that Turkey built there? It's not there?
Oh, okay. First thing, I don't know why you keep banging on about Turkey.
Okay, my point is it's there.
All right. First thing. Second thing. The Bible doesn't say Mount Ararat.
Dude,
it doesn't say Mount Ararat.
You're still
so why
games,
would you build a museum on Mount Ararat?
It says mountains of Ararat, sir.
No, it doesn't.
It says
the Bible says
Ararat,
mountains of. Look. The Bible says mountains of Ararat, not Mount Ararat. Do you understand the difference?
Sir, I understand the difference, but why don't you understand the difference? It says mountains of Ararat. Sir, excuse me. If it says, sir, excuse me.
So just so I understand.
The difference is, okay, the difference is, here's the difference.
No, sir, just so I understand, you're saying Turkey have built a museum on a dormant volcano. Is that the flag? Is that what we're going with here? Is that what we're saying?
Do you mind if I jump in here as well? So I'm
reading, go on.
Because you were talking about scientists worldwide, this, that, and the other. So I'm reading a National Geographic article now, and it's giving numbers of reasons why they're skeptical that this is Noah's Ark. One of them is that the wood is too young. Second, the whole notion. So another reason scholars are skeptical of the latest quote-unquote Noah's Ark discovery claim is that Genesis, the first book of the Bible, never specifies which peak the vessel supposedly landed on in Turkey. The whole notion is odd because the Bible tells you the ark landed somewhere in. Are you gonna let me talk? You've been complaining about people interrupting. Because the Bible tells you the ark landed somewhere in Urartu, an ancient kingdom in eastern Turkey, but it's only later that people identified Mount Ararat with Urartu, said Jack Sasson, a professor of Jewish and biblical studies at Vanderbilt University in Tennessee. Stonebrooks Zemanski agreed. Nobody associated that mountain with the Ark until the 10th century BC. He said, adding that there's no geological evidence for a mass flood in Turkey around 4,000 years ago. Noah's flood not only rooted in reality after all. So the Noah's Ark Ministry International Explorers are playing in a very different ballpark than the rest of us, that being the scientific community, Zemanski said. They're playing without any concern for the archaeological, historical, and geological records. So you've made the claim that this is something all the scientific community is like jumped on, and they're all like, yeah, this is it, they found it. And that's not the case. This is National Geographic. This is like one of the biggest magazines to do with. All
right, may I respond to what you said, sir? Yes, may I respond, sir? The National Geographic is just a national nature magazine, sir. It is not an academic journal. It is not a scientific journal magazine. Okay. Now again,
so give us a scientific
brother, hold on for a minute. Brother, can I finish talking, bro? Sir, why do you guys continue to interrupt me when you give me the floor?
Mute him for a second.
Why, brother?
Right, it's incredibly frustrating. Right, he's muted. You muted, George.
Yeah, I know.
Black Jesus. So basically,
I'm incredibly frustrated as well at this point because I don't quite understand now. You're asking for academic evidence when you just pointed me to a YouTube video, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I'm an academic.
Bro.
The first thing that happened is my eyes went back to my head
sir.
because of that.
Sir,
that didn't make any sense.
If you're going to cancel, hold on, sir. If you're going to cancel a YouTube video, then you need to cancel any information. Sir, man, what is
you spend most of your time whinging about
you guys
us
are pitiful, man.
You go on these tangents.
Okay, well, be quiet when I'm talking right now, sir.
No, you be quiet.
Hamza, please mute him for a second.
Honestly, listen. You spend most of your time complaining about being interrupted.
Bro, you guys
keep going on these tangents.
Stop.
You keep going on tangents. We're
yes,
trying
right.
to keep
No, you're right. No, I'm terrible.
Focused.
I'm terrible.
Bro, you guys are cowardly, man.
No.
Academic evidence.
George, if you keep interrupting, I'm going to have to remove you while they talk.
No, dude, you guys.
I haven't interrupted you at all.
Stop interrupting.
Except for now, because now I'm tired of your waffling. You understand what that word
that's
means?
The point. It's
because
the biggest
that
issue
word
here.
means that you're talking too much without getting to the point. And the point for me is that I want to see academic evidence, not a YouTube video like PewDiePie puts out a YouTube video, or Apostate Prophet puts out a YouTube. Somebody puts out a YouTube video showing this or that, or UFOs. You know, there's a museum at Area 51, bro. I guess they're aliens, bro. Like, you know, seriously, this is not evidence. I want an academic paper. If you cannot supply that to me, you're wasting my time.
And National Geographic is also a lot more reputable than National.
By the way, National Geographic, it might be channel and magazine, but what they do is research. That's what they do.
Yeah, it's a
they interview scientists.
Yeah,
it's more reputable than a YouTube video.
I mean, when you watch their documentaries, they have PhDs in the field. That's what they bring. They don't bring random people making YouTube videos. So this claim, this is something that's similar to like the Petra thing in Mecca, right? Someone who wasted their life collecting weird evidences to make a video against Mecca. It's been debunked already. So now, just because one scholar or two or three get together, right, and collected some evidence to make a point, that doesn't make it some unanimous agreement upon all scholars. No, it's not. That's number one. Number two, the name. We know historically names are different. This is similar to kind of Isaiah 42. I can't help but think about it since I had a debate with him about the word Salah, the mountain, right? We know it's in Medina, but there are other places where the word Salah is mentioned too. And missionaries tell us, for example, oh no, this is Salah in Jordan. This is Salah in Sweden. This is Salah in there. But in reality, you have to go back to the time. What was it called at the time? Kind of like Mecca, Becca, and different names. So show us evidence that 1400 years ago, the name was Ararat, was not Juri. You don't have that. This is why it's not agreed upon all scholars. This is one opinion. That's what I want to say.
All right, now you can speak, BJ. George, behave yourself.
Brother, if I hear you say behave myself one more time, I'm going to say something very ugly about your ugly ass beard. You hear me?
Oh,
okay? Because you have...
Behave yourself.
See you later. What a muppet. What a